Captain, we're detecting strange signals on the screen. It appears we've been hosted.
Well, heyo everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 459th stream where I'm playing Stardew Valley with the Sleepy Time Farmers and chatting with Ryan right now. So, hey, good morning, Ryan. Thanks for being here so early, and thanks for chatting with me while we were getting started. It's raining outside, kind of pouring, so that's another reason that I'm thinking it'll be really nice when I'm actually streaming from the house. But yeah, all things considered, it's been working out really well to be here, and the internet looks to be going strong. We have 10 dropped frames since we've begun, which is a 0.1% ratio there, so that's not too bad. But we have been having some issues, and my father-in-law has been trying to track down a solution. That's too bad, but hopefully that'll happen soon. Nevertheless, my goal is this weekend I will actually be able to get the entire stream setup moved over to the new place, and that would be pretty sweet. I've tweeted out a picture. I haven't tweeted an update. Not a ton has changed. I mean, a lot has changed, but not really a lot that would be noticeable. But I didn't quite get to one of the things I wanted to do, so I'm hoping I'll have time to get all this piece done. Also, I'm maxing out my CPU for some reason. Hang on a sec. Why is that happening? Are you seeing some stuttering? That's weird. OBS Studio seems to be running hot. That's really weird. Never seen it do that before. Dash Magnum, good morning. Yeah, I don't know. Are you seeing dropped frames or stuttering? Anyway, what was I saying? So pegboard. I want to get pegboard, and I haven't picked it up. I got all the measurements and everything, but I didn't pick it up. Oh yeah, that was a little bit of a lag, I think, but maybe that was just on my end. Anyway, the pegboard will be behind the desk, and I'll do all my cable management with it. But yeah, I'm running super hot on OBS Studio. Like, we're up to 55. Half of my CPU usage is by OBS Studio, and I don't know why. That is weird. There's a little bit of stuttering. It lasts a few seconds at a time. What is going on here? Huh. What would happen if I switch scenes real quick? Nothing. Nothing at all. What would happen if I mean, it's all going to OBS Studio. There's very little on other things. Some on Discord. Let me troubleshoot this real quick with a quick restart. All right, we are back, and I'm running at 60% CPU. That's more like it. Okay. All right. I don't know what that was all about. Thanks, Dash. Yeah, just a little restart there, and like I said, I'm hovering right around 60 for my entire CPU usage, and 40 for OBS, which makes me think, was something else? Yeah, because there wasn't enough elsewhere. Was something else running in the background? Or was it like a memory leak in OBS? I don't know. Anyway, we're back. We're looking better. Anyway, hurrah for troubleshooting. Indeed. All right, well, let me go ahead and join the Sleepy Time Farmers over in Discord chat real quick. Hello, hello, hello.
Stress. Oh, welcome back. Hi.
Hello. Were you hearing me
Hello.
before?
No.
Oh. You just knew that I had to shut the stream down real quick?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We had the multi up.
Oh, gotcha. And you're like, where'd Mana
We're
go?
cognizant.
And then
pay
saw that
attention.
your stream chat was talking about stutteriness, and we are like, oh, it's GDQ happening again.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh no. No,
Well,
and
GDQ tends to cause site-wide frame drops and stuff.
gotcha.
Mm-mm.
In this case, I actually think it was, well, I know it was a personal issue because for some reason, my CPU is getting maxed out at 100%. I restarted OBS, and now I'm down to under 60, or 60 and under.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Dash says, hey, hello, Sleepy Time Farmers. Actually, he just says hello, Sleepy Time
Hello.
Farmers.
Hello.
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 Hello,
Oh,
Sleepy
we
Time
got a
Farmers.
Mr. Daker now too.
Hello.
Hello.
I think everyone is here.
What about Jed? Is Jed here?
Oh, then not everyone's here.
Almost everyone.
All right,
A
we'll
good
wait
chunk
for
of
Jed.
people are here.
And now Dash goes, hello. Anyway, I am all good to go for in the game. And we should probably do introductions. And I probably shouldn't try and create a new character named QQ or an IP.
Probably because you wouldn't get into it because there's no save slots for another character in the file.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start up Sleepy Farm.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Let's get
And
sleepy.
Let's get sleepy. I'm already sleepy. Oh, yesterday was a long day.
Then why don't you start introductions?
Perfect. I'm our. I'm Art of Mana. You can call me Mana, and I am an E for Everyone variety streamer. And I've been streaming, well, a whole bunch of things. As of late, I've been playing Minecraft during the week and Stardew Valley with the Sleepytime Farmers on the weekend. I look forward to getting back to my Mario Kart franchise run where I will pick back up at Mario Kart Wii. And yeah, I like the fact that that even though there's been a lot of change in my life with a move and all that, I'm still streaming, still hanging out with all y'all. Let's move it on to Umbra. Hi, Roxy, by the way.
I
You
am
did just in
Umbra
time.
Priez. I am a plant-focused educational streamer. And I stream a lot of plant-related games. I recently started up another Pokemon Monotype race, which I am shockingly not using plants for.
Oh, are you serious?
What we did this time was that there were 3 of us instead of just 2 of us, and we decided to surprise trade away our Pokemon, and we had to deal with whatever we got from a level 1 trade as
Oh.
our type. One person, Blackheart got Fire, Owl got Ghost, and I got Dark and Steel, which I had to choose one of those. So I chose Dark.
Oh.
And apparently the only dark grass type Pokemon is not in my version of the game.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
well then.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am sorry I missed that. I was very excited to see that you were all doing that race. I saw it pop up on my notification, and I'm like, no, I can't come.
Okay, let's go on to Mr. Dacre the Pumpkin.
Why, hello there. I'm Mr. Dacre the Pumpkin. I just gave Pam a battery for a remote. And I'm here. And I'm sleepy. Have coffee. And being chill.
And you've got berries on your head.
Also holding a blackberry. But
Are you
yeah.
buried?
Say that again?
I asked if you were buried.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
My goodness.
But what about Arcane? Cannot.
I am Arcane Arts. I am a Final Fantasy 14 focused variety caster, and I am very sleepy, which is appropriately themed. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
And I
Shout
think
out.
it is safe to say that we are all pretty sleepy.
Yes.
I think so.
Good
Uh,
Saturday.
Speaking of sleepy, ! Sleepy, will get you in a couple of our chats a link to the Sleepytime Farmers submission portal, which is a fancy name for basically the Google form that we mocked up in about 5 minutes. And that will allow you to write a message to us, a letter to the Sleepytime Farmers, which we will read live on stream and answer your questions. So do you have any big questions of the day or silly questions of the day, or actually just write us. We're desperate, and we'll read it out loud.
Were any of you able to watch the Pokemon Direct?
I was not.
Neither was I.
I was watching a little bit of it, but I'm not huge on Pokemon.
Okay, you guys want to know what I'm excited about?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you guys know the whole thing about how I mentioned that Bulbasaur wasn't in the game because they only had Oddish and they didn't have any Nidorans for the Oddish to parasitize in Galar.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
they showed that for the expansion pass they had Venusaur. You know what else they showed in the previews?
The thing that they need for parasitic stuff and
Yup.
whatnot. Nice. Very cool.
They showed a Nidorino.
Nice. That's cool. So you're getting all your stuff back.
Yep, I get to have Bulbasaur again.
So I admit that, I try and keep up on Nintendo news, but I'm a little bit shaky on the details here. So correct me if I'm wrong, but they announced an expansion pass for the game, and it's $30 for the expansion pass, but it adds about 200 Pokemon. Is that correct?
I don't know how many Pokemon it adds. It does add a lot of new ones.
Nice.
And it gives special G-Maxes to some of the ones that weren't available before.
And in addition to the new Pokemon in there, I mean, is it new Pokemon as in like, hey, we've created new Pokemon, or is it old Pokemon that are returning since the Pokedex wasn't complete?
A little bit of both.
Sweet.
Because it's new Pokemon in that they have new forms for some of the Pokemon.
Gotcha.
They have Galarian Slowpoke now, which is only the Psychic type. And between it only being Psychic type and the gold on its head and tail, I'm kind of wondering, because they did not show previews for the Galarian Slowking and Slowbro.
Oh, okay.
They just said that they were available. So I'm wondering if something other than Shelder attaches onto the Slowpoke.
Well, I know there's, as with everything with Sword and Shield, a little bit of controversy around this update. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I'm glad I don't have to start a whole new adventure in order to continue playing.
That's good.
Hey, Roxy, I see you found out that my name has changed.
It also depends on what controversy you're talking about, because there's people who are upset that the expansion pass is DLC. There's people who are upset that they still don't have every single Pokemon.
Right. And that's probably going to continue for a while.
Yeah, so which part of the controversy are you referring to?
Oh, I don't know actually, because honestly, I just knew there was controversy, and I kind of sat back and went, "Oh, Pokemon controversy." But
it is a thing.
It is a thing. Real quick, if I could just interject though, I want to welcome Remiko in, because it's been a while since Remiko's been able to hang out with us in chat. And if you don't know, Remiko's actually a really long-time friend. I met over in False Symmetry's community, and he has been playing and streaming a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. We've actually streamed some Dungeons and Dragons together as well. In fact, he's even DM'd a game live on my channel, just a little one-shot. And anyways, he's a really great guy, and I'm glad to see him here. And I missed him and all that good stuff. We've been chatting in Discord and whatnot, but it's nice to see him over in the Twitch channel. And also, yes, for Roxy, I'm glad that you did discover that Arcane Seamstress is now Arcane Arts. It's the artist formerly known, the Twitcher formerly known as Arcane Seamstress, right? And for anyone
hi
else
there,
wondering
Roach.
that, yeah. Anyone else wondering
Yeah.
about that? Yes. If you are returning and you're like, who's this Arcane Arts you're playing with? Yeah. Do you remember Arcane Seamstress?
No, I do not.
Well, she entered into a cocoon and out arose Arcane Arts.
Oh wow.
Is that how it
She
works?
went from being just a seamstress to being also all the arts.
All the arts.
Obviously, that's how everything works like this. It's exactly
Actually,
how it works.
it kind of is though, right? Like when you get interested in an art and you're creative by nature, you tend to kind of dig into a lot of different things, don't you?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Can't even deny that.
And Carnine is here as well. Hello. And Leo Draconix. And Umbraquiez. No, just kidding.
What? How dare?
And Bung. And default settings.
Oh, Bungarm. Hi.
Yep.
And Roche. So, controversy, which Roxy, by the way, says I don't get the controversy. So maybe you could even just explain the controversy and then share any thoughts you have.
Well, as far as the controversies go, they are pretty silly. Because, for one thing, people are upset about the, about not having every single Pokemon, which there's pretty much in the realm of probably 1,000 at this point. And they wanted every single one in the game.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny that people get upset about stuff like that. It's like, you get a new game every how many years? And other people have no new games for their favorite games.
I know.
Well, no,
Like,
you...
I had written off Rune Factory ever having Rune Factory 5.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are.
That's right. I'm
With
so
Rune
excited.
Factory 5.
Well, and I think we actually did talk about this a little before. The balancing nightmare that would be to try and get 1,000 Pokemon into a new game with new mechanics. Holy moly!
I know.
Why do we have 2 lucky shorts over here?
Probably 2 people managed to pick them up.
Hey,
They were
Dash.
just sitting in this chest.
I think I've even given one back to Lois.
I would believe that.
Dash, thank you so much for that mana potion with glasses. It's the coolest mana potion I've ever seen.
In case you're wondering why the chests are getting emptied, I'm starting to resort them
Love it. This makes me very happy.
into the shed. So things are disappearing into one of the sheds.
Gotcha. Oh,
Hey there, Red. How are you?
Oh. 4 chickens? It's raiding. Hello. Well, come on in, everyone.
Oh.
Welcome in.
yay!
4 chickens.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought you said 4 chickens, and it was Quark. Okay.
No, 4 chickens.
Close, close.
Four chickens raiding. That's like, why did the 4 chickens raid?
Yep, totally 4 chickens.
No, everybody, I am so far in the mine in Jumino cart. I'm at Ghostly Galleon, but it's making me stop because it's 12:30. Can I play a little longer? I should
It
probably
is
go.
going
Anna.
Okay, I'm running.
Oh, I wasn't
should
paying
probably
attention at
head
the
to
time
bed,
either.
too.
Yeah.
I've been sorting boxes all day, so
I've been trying to catch that's not the right way. A lava eel all day. All I got is trash.
Hey, look, Dacre and I are running at the same
Hello
time.
there.
Coordinates.
So
Thanks for that raid.
for all the raiders, welcome on in. I'm Mr. Dacre. We're currently 4 people streaming all together on the Sleepy Farm. If you would like, you can. You've played Stardew once for like an hour. Well, you should play more.
If you'd like to stick around, you could see more of what Stardew has to offer.
This is true.
Make it a sales pitch.
Yeah.
And if you are able, you can even watch all 4 of us at once using this cat car link.
Oh, fancy.
Oh yeah, one of the other things I've seen a lot of people do is compare the new Pokemon games to Breath of the Wild. And the thing is, a lot of the Breath of the Wild world is really empty.
Mm-hmm.
But the what they did with the Pokemon world is even if you can't see them all directly, there is a lot of stuff going on everywhere in the Pokemon games.
That's fair.
Also, hey Red and hey Yelkin.
Thank you for the follows, Chickens and the Lady of the Hot Sauce. That's an amazing name.
That's fantastic.
It's not quite for you. What were you streaming before you joined in on us?
Also, Remiko is lamenting that there's no Warcraft 4. And Roxy says, yeah, they'd have to remake literally all of the Pokemon, because in the past, all they had to do really was port the Pokemon forwards. This is the first time Game Freak has ever made a game not on the Game Boy, or portable handheld. They didn't make the Coliseum Stadium games, they didn't make Gale of Darkness, just the Game Boy games. Alright.
Also, I would like to put out that anybody complaining about not being able to bring all of their Pokemon forward from the previous generation, that the ones that they've raised up before, was obviously not involved with the games between Gen 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because between Gen 2 and 3, they wiped everything clean. Because they weren't able to I'm trying to think of the word, but they weren't able to get everything set to where it would be able to feasibly transfer between the Gen 2 games and the Gen 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
So no one was able to take their Gen 2 Pokemon to Gen 3. They made that possible with the Nintendo Store download versions, but if you were playing Gen 2 at the time that it came out, and when Gen 3 came out, you weren't able to transfer between Gen 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it just occurred to me that if Port Higgins and the Lady of Hot Sauce are new to Daker's community, then they may also be wondering who the other voices on the stream are. Should we maybe do one quick bonus round of introductions?
Okay,
Let's go for
Umbra
it.
Quiaz. I like plants. Mr. Daker is the one that they rated.
Yes, hi. I'm a pumpkin. I like just playing all the Stardew and being chill. Art of Mana.
I'm Art of Mana. You can call me Mana, and I like Nintendo. Arcane Arts.
I am Arcane Arts. I am Final Fantasy 14 focused, but I also do other stuff like this.
Whee!
Yay, the mini stuff.
I would also add extra advertisement for Umbra Quiz, since it seems like Criticans was playing a Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke. Umbra is currently doing a monotype race against 2 other streamers.
Yes,
So she
we
might
are.
be worth looking into if you are into Pokemon.
And
I
Excellent
know
point.
you have no grounds for complaining about Pokedex. Just like turn around and right back out.
And chiming in here because I have a new viewer, Ice Walker. Hello. They say, "Hey, yo, I want to get back into Stardew, but I feel like I'll mess up too much. It looks so technical, and I don't want to get wrapped up in trying to do things 100% efficient. Any advice?"
Ooh.
I bet Mana has some great advice.
Find friends who will do all the work for you so you can play Jumino Kart.
That's the key, right?
Yeah, that's really the secret. Shoot, yeah. I mean, but in all honesty, I'm with you on that because that's exactly my fear with this game. My favorite, I like Harvest Moon style games. I love Harvest Moon. My favorite is actually the Game Boy game, and I think it's because it hits such a great balance of simple tasks that you had to remember to do, and it worked well. It was easy to pick up and play. And then when I saw Stardew, it was like, this looks really awesome, but it's kind of intimidating. And so I played it a little bit, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. I like it, but I am overwhelmed, and I'm not really progressing. And I didn't really want to invest so much time where, I was going to learn all the ins and outs. And I didn't really want to just follow a walkthrough or something. So thankfully, the other Sleepy Time Farmers suggested we do a collaboration, and it's been actually the most fun. I've really enjoyed this, and it's opened up Stardew for me. So there's kind of some seriousness to what I said. Find some people that know the game. And also, Ice Walker, it's so good to see you. Welcome on in.
Yeah, we're pretty chill about it, but honestly, Stardew Valley is like Harvest Moon in you should play at your own pace. So don't feel like you're behind. Don't feel like you need to rush. Don't feel like you need to complete anything faster than you are. Just play the game.
That's a really good point. And like I said that I've enjoyed it more with you, and that's true, but when I was playing solo, I didn't not enjoy it. I just knew there was no way I was ever going to finish it, or get to the point that I really wanted to get, because I was off doing derpy things like playing Jumino Kart all day.
Which is honestly completely fine.
True.
Yeah. And you need to keep in mind that Stardew is not that punishing. It's like, yeah, you can lose things and suffer setbacks, but there is nothing in the game that you can mess up and not be able to fix.
That I didn't realize that. That's good to know.
Yeah, there's nothing that you can ruin per se.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can repair friendships with townspeople if you give them something bad. You can fix back up your farm if you plant stuff poorly. You can move stuff if you build it in the wrong spot. You can get new animals if you buy the wrong ones.
No kidding.
Like, there's nothing that can be technically ruined.
That's really good.
Unless you deliberately try. I'm sure you spend all your money on seeds and
Even
then throw them in.
deliberately trying, the only thing you can really do that you can't undo is buying the milking bucket and shears.
Yeah, you can't sell the milking bucket and shears. So once you get
can't
those,
take that back.
Well, I was thinking if you could spend all your money on seeds and then throw them in the lake.
Yeah.
I
Your
mean,
brain's dead.
Because then you can just make money back by picking stuff up off the beach.
It's a valid
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you can just gather. You can pick stuff up off the beach. You can pick stuff up in the forest, and then sell it.
Would you mind I don't have any tools with me because I'm just taking full inventories over. Would you mind smacking any of the empty chests and sticking them in another chest?
Or I could just smack the empty chests and bring them over.
Okay.
Good morning to Doskados Gaming. I'm actually going to do a little shout out there, my friend Doskados, and also Freed. If you're not going fast, you're wrong. Welcome on in, Freed. And one other thing, it's actually interesting that you were kind of talking about Stardew this way because it made me rethink the game. And it seems more sandboxy than originally I thought. And maybe it's
Yeah.
because I was in Harvest Moon mode, where, like, some of the Harvest Moon games, correct me if I'm wrong because you're more familiar with them, but some of them you kind of can mess up. Like, you have to restart the save if you're trying to get certain things.
The only times that I see that happen are if there's a specific character that you want to marry in some of the Harvest Moon games, or if there is a specific event that you want to
Right.
see. And that is only a few of them, honestly.
Thank you for stopping by Notes Fail Me and Corticans.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you're welcome back anytime.
And we have a question in our form I shall have to find.
Ooh.
We are being questioned.
We are. So it's time for that most exciting of times, the Dear Sleepy Time Farmers live read. And let's find out what we've got here.
Oh no.
Okay. Dear Sleepy Time Farmers, what is your favorite RPG class?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Cheers, Rem. Favorite RPG class? That's such a Rem question, and a really good question too, actually. Especially since we've been talking a lot about RPGs and things.
It's very hard to answer, though.
Lurk safely,
Yeah.
Ayoken. And Roxy, I was talking mainly about the older Harvest Moon games, like the Boku no Monogatari games, rather than the newer. Oh gosh, I think the company was Natsume that was doing the localization that took over development for the titled Harvest Moon games.
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm talking about the older ones because the newer ones I don't count as classic Harvest Moon. But I
Well-
might have a bias.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, right? I mean, I guess I do too. I have to admit, I haven't been impressed with even the art style of some of the newer games, and that matters to me.
They aren't the same.
No, they're really not. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a class and say tank, because that tends to be how I play, because I kind of mindlessly jump into things. I'd rather just be like, hey, I got a sword, whack, 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 whack. But then, as Rem would know, I really enjoyed in our D&D game playing as a bard, and that was super fun. So I was a halfling, or no, was I no, what was that? Utayu was not a halfling, an
it a
elven
tiefling?
bard. Elven bard.
Oh, Elven.
I think it's about time for us to go to bed.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mishizi, safe Pokemon hunting.
half elf.
Mhm.
See, Rem even
Ooh.
remembers Utayo better than me. Half elf is what Utayo is.
Ah.
Thank you, Rem. But yes, I really do enjoy, and so Rem would remember this fondly, I think. So when I was kind of learning Dungeons and Dragons, I was playing with Rem and Mink of Bane, Zizal, and Heinz, and we were, or the Yaol08 TV is Zizal, and we were playing, and I ended up basically like using all my charm and everything to get us like free night stay at an inn, and like like I played music. They were like giving us things, giving us money and potions just for free.
Oh
just
my
'cause I could,
gosh.
like, sing a good song.
So you stacked charisma hard.
Yeah, I did. It was pretty awesome.
Mana has max charisma.
Ooh, Roxy has answered the question. I'm not a Sleepy Time farmer, but I'm answering anyways. When I'm in a multiplayer, I'm always healer. In solo games like Elder Scrolls, I do rogue type builds, sneaky bow, or mage characters. Ranged is good. Good answer. I like that.
good answer.
Oh,
I think I
noobs.
enjoy all playing different classes, so just trying something new.
Yeah, that makes sense. And if it's a good game, it's fun to just experiment and dive in with other things, right?
Mhm.
Exactly.
Like, you've played as every class type in Final Fantasy XIV, is that right, Arcane?
Yep, I have played every job in Final Fantasy XIV up to almost the current max level. The last X-Pax max level of level 70. So I've gotten a good variety.
Maybe one or two.
Maybe a little bit. I would say for me personally, I originally would want to always be a mage, like a caster type. But having played so many different types of jobs and stuff, I don't know what my favorite would be. I'm so conflicted because I'm like, maybe I just want to hit things with a pokey stick.
Yay, join me. Wacky, wacky, wacky.
Yeah, but that wouldn't necessarily be a tank.
That's true. Oh, that's a good point. Good point.
And a reminder to those of you that might just be coming in, we do have a multi-link, as Roxy asked. There, if you do exclamation point multi in most of our chats, I think in Umbra's it might be exclamation point MP. I don't remember.
In mine,
No,
it's
it's multi.
exclamation mark MT.
It's mod as it's MT.
Yup.
And in mine, you just ask.
Yes.
That's right.
There we go. I know it was different for a couple. My brain's just not here.
Well, to be fair, I think mine was different for a while.
Yeah.
I think,
Leah.
Arcane, didn't you used to have MT as well?
I think I used to.
You did. Why did you change it?
Mr. Dacre, can you grab these things and bring them down
The
too?
recyclers?
Yeah, the recyclers, the charcoal kiln, the seed maker.
Yes.
Any equipment that's not currently moving.
Oh,
Actually, I have both MT and multi.
There you go. That's it. Oh, that's right. You did set it up with both because we were having that. Yeah. By
is
the way,
that why you?
go ahead.
Is that why you found that you hadn't updated the link at one point?
Yeah.
Because
you'd
I
only
had
updated
two of
one.
them.
That does it. By the way, Artie is here and goes, yawn. Hi, all.
Oh
Hi.
Oh, why did you have to do
no! Why'd you say yawn?
I know. That was bad. That was bad. And also, Rem says, I love mages in Dungeons and Dragons because you have to think about stuff. We have, I think, is Umbra the only one who hasn't answered the class type?
Oh wait, let's see. Class type?
Favorite RPG class?
Anything that lets me do stuff with plants.
There we go.
Sounds right.
There we go. By the way, I keep meaning to, actually, we were talking about classes. I was thinking about a game that's coming out in a remastered form very soon, Trials of Mana. And I've been through plenty of those this year anyway, so I don't know if I want more, but I'll probably pick up the game nonetheless. And there's a pretty cool system. It had a bunch of classes, about 6 characters if I remember correctly, and you would basically go through these in different combinations, and it was the type of game where it was much bigger because of that. Of course, you're still playing pretty much the core game, but the stories are different, and then the classes are different. And I think that was the first time I was ever introduced to that concept where it was so diverse and big that you really had to explore and play that way. So that was one little thing I was going to say. The other thing I was going to mention is you keep mentioning plant type things, and I always mean to tell you Dawn of Mana is I think a overlooked game and might be fun for you because it's all about you've got this like vine that's attached to your arm, and you use it with like physics to like grab things and throw them around. The only problem is it is a behind the back, third person perspective, and so it might be something for motion sickness, but
Yeah, a lot of stuff like that tends to not do well with me. And from the sounds of it, it's probably a fast-moving one.
not so much. Maybe a little bit, but it's not too bad. I forgot food as I went to the desert, by the way. That was really silly of me.
I'm proud
Were you
of
not
you.
playing Junimo cards?
I actually was trying to do something.
Wow.
Also, Rem says
Are
you
we
would be a
sure that we
druid.
picked up mana?
Wow.
And Roche is actually really excited about that remaster too.
Oh, you got to play a demo at PAX? Oh, lucky. That's good that it feels good. I'm slightly underwhelmed by the art direction because I think that the original is just so beautiful. It's such masterful pixel art. And, the transition to 3D seems good. Like it's good. It just doesn't inspire me like the same way that the original does. But I'm really excited for the game nonetheless, and I'm glad to hear it actually plays well. And Rem's telling me I have to do a concentration check. And Erie is here. Erie, how are you doing? Actually gonna give a little shout out to Erie as well, another streamer friend of mine. Welcome on in, my friend. Good to see you all here.
I'm trying to make the colors make sense.
So, actually, we have another question for all the Sleepytime farmers.
Uh-oh.
Dear Sleepytime farmers, just wondering, what have all the farmers been reading lately? If you haven't been reading any other stories, movies, TV, etc., have your attention, unironically, Dash Magnum.
Hmm.
A quick hello there to Sork Club and Chevy Silverado. I have actually been reading a lot of webtoons lately.
Oh.
I walked into the big shed and got spooked because all the beer is ready.
Yeah, it's been ready for a day or two in game, but I've been watching all this stuff that's been ready to collect, and nobody's been collecting it because I usually do the stuff around the farm.
Yeah, like I was gonna do it, but I was like, I need to have the material to refill it.
Wheat. It's in one of the red chests.
Yeah, it took me a minute to find it.
Rem has been watching The Witcher and reading the books lately. Very cool. I've heard that was really
I did watch
good.
Witcher.
Did you?
Yes.
I actually
Just
I'm
make sure
planning
you
on watching.
toss a coin to your Witcher.
What?
Anybody who's seen it's probably gonna yell at me now.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Gotcha. Let's see. I have been reading some Ursula K. Le Guin. Kind of been in a big Ursula K. Le Guin kick. So, reading the Tales of Earthsea, the complete collection, and but I've been, of course, in and out of all kinds of things. I've been very busy, so I haven't had a chance to really dig in deep. So I'm still got a ways to go, but I'm really enjoying that. Never had read it before. And then the other thing I'm doing is if I'm watching something, I'm actually completing a Star Wars chronological watch through.
Oh my.
Yeah. So I'm kind of not sure because I started with just the movies, basically new canon, and I started with the prequels, and then I got to the place where Clone Wars kicks in, and I'm like, well, there's a Clone Wars movie, so I should watch that. But before I watch that, I should watch the episodes that actually go before it chronologically. And then I'm like, okay, now I've watched the movie and I watched a couple episodes after the movie. Do I just finish watching Clone Wars again? Or do I actually jump back into the movies and then go back to the show? And then there's Rebels, which I've never seen and I want to see first in order of release. So I'm struggling a little on that one, but we'll see what I end up doing.
Oh my goodness.
Dash says I started a big Terry Pratchett reread, starting with Guards. Oh, that's great. And yes, and you should reread Ursula K. Le Guin. I believe it or not, I had never actually read any of the Earthsea books. I was very familiar with Ursula K. Le Guin, but never really read any of her stuff. So, yeah, it was like, I need to do this. Like, I need to. And yes, Dash, I'll let you know when I get to Rebels for sure. And what's new with Eerie, and how's all that going? And Roxy has been totally devoted to Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Have you seen that they released a book compilation of all the books within the game?
No.
That is interesting.
I know, I actually am thinking about getting it, and it was on sale a few weeks ago, and I was almost gonna do it, but... Like, people actually spend a lot of time writing all those stories, you know? Give them some credit. Actually read them.
When I played Skyrim, I had fun trying to collect all the books.
Oh, me too. I had a little bookcase in my house when I bought a house with the DLC.
I had several bookcases and then tried to arrange the books so that they look nice on the bookcases.
Nice, me too. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Okay, let's see.
I laid down super early. I don't know why. I was all like, I'm just gonna catch up on everyone's chats in bed. That's my reading for the day.
Perfect.
Okay,
I feel
think we
like
have
it-
most of the stuff organized.
Yeah, I feel like it would be good to put the shed with all of the chests close to the main house.
Yeah, I think we were planning on doing that, but the
Once
only
winter.
place available at the moment was down there.
Yeah, once winter hits, we'll have more space.
We were planning
like-
to move my house, right?
Yeah, I think we can
Make
move
room.
your house.
I think we're probably going to be moving most of the houses.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's cool.
When winter comes, we're going to tear up everything.
It is midnight.
Alright, well, I've got maybe one more attempt in Ghostly Galleon. I have 5 carts, everyone. I don't want to give up on this.
Well, you need to do it faster then.
Alright, well, thankfully Ghostly Galleon actually moves a little quicker. I'm getting
I
farther
always-
every time.
When winter comes around, we're going to tear up all of the pathways and all of the sprinklers and
Whoa.
see what we can do about moving things around where it's more convenient for us to set things up.
Nice. Oh, man. No! It's 1 o'clock. I think I might just pass out. Okay, I gotta go. I really just wanted to keep playing. I was doing so well. Darn. Dash says, so I'm not the only person who made a specific librarian run of Skyrim, collecting all the books and trying to put them in order in their house. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yay.
don't think you're the only one.
That's awesome. Oh gosh, I am so gonna pass out. Wait, I can probably make it into a house. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I'm in a house. I'm in a house. I'm gonna crash at your place. Hey, do you mind if I sleep on the trundle bed? Oh, there we go. Your mana needs sleep badly.
Herdy was teasing me about yawns earlier and said, note to self, build a yawn team if Arcane ever gets into Sword Shield.
Are you going to build the team over yonder?
That's good.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Oh, Emmy's back in here using my pun counter.
Good catch, Emery.
Good catch indeed. Dear Sleepytime Farmers, what is your favorite board/tabletop game, and why is it Dungeons and Dragons? Sincerely, Rem.
Oh my goodness.
I actually like Munchkins because it's like Dungeons and Dragons, only it's easier to get into and finish games.
Yeah. You know, I wasn't even thinking of that one, but I might have to just agree with you because I've had some of the best, board game memories with Munchkin. So good. Good
I
call.
still remember when I convinced a guy to let me help him, and then we could both tie and win the game together. And then I played an extra card that he didn't know about that made it so just me won the game.
Oh,
Oof.
that's good.
Sabotage.
Never trust the Umbra. So, Rem, you've never played
I
Munchkin?
didn't tell him to trust me.
You're on the up and up. Wow, look at this. Whoa. Everything is so organized. Or is it? Because how do you get to that
Most
chest
of
in the
it's
corner?
organized. The colored chests are the chests with stuff in them.
Oh yeah, if you're on controller, you can't get to the chest in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't... Can you even with mouse? Like, how do you...
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can comfortably.
I can open it.
It's not... How? Do you double click it or something?
No,
Just
you just
click
use
on
your
it.
mouse.
Nope.
Just hover over it and click on it.
Nope.
Mena has controller.
No, I'm using a mouse
Yeah.
right... I'm using
Oh,
the
you're
mouse.
using a mouse? Okay.
Like, well, I mean,
Yeah, no, you just have to make sure your mouse is over the
The
Try
base
the-
of it. Make
Yeah.
sure your mouse is over the base of where the chest would be.
yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's weird, though, because I was doing it, like, at the top of the top chest, and it was opening the chest below it.
Because it
Yeah,
wasn't
it's-
registering you on a square that's adjacent to you.
Interesting. Okay. Anyway, well, that's good to know
It
that I
could
can
be a
do
bit
that.
finicky.
But, I suppose let's not put the important things in there. Or anything you don't want me to
Oh.
see, put it in there.
That's where we can hide things for mana.
That's right.
Okay, so we put everything in there. Got it.
Oh, all the good stuff that
Oh
you
my
don't want me to
goodness.
lose because I fell asleep playing Jumino Kart.
Oh yeah, we got all the pumpkins in this chest. That's important. All the gemstones.
This is great. Wow, so organized.
I might
Should we
mess
move
with this
these, Umbra?
organization.
What?
Do you want more sort of jars here?
Yeah, move the recycle bins up here. When we make the thing bigger, we'll probably have to rearrange some of the stuff anyways.
I think you got two of them.
Cool. Ugh,
Oh,
those
I did get 2 of them.
corner chests. Oof.
I have a few more preserve jars, but they can wait until we get everything set.
What about all the stuff that's over at the blacksmith right now? Like we have some Omni Geodes and things like that over there. Should we move
They're
that?
over there for a reason.
Okay, well I
Because
just didn't know
that's
if we
where we
wanted to bring
crack
them
the
back.
Omni Geodes open.
Okay.
Yeah, if you crack open the Omni Geodes, you want them to be over there so that it's easier to just pull them out and crack them open all at once.
Gotcha.
We also still have the mushrooms in the mushroom cave.
Oh, and that's there still? Okay. I was just wondering that because I have mushrooms.
There's
What a-
also a secondary mushroom chest in here, and I'm debating whether to keep it here or not.
I don't think we need 2 mushroom chests.
Okay, we can probably pull this one out of here then.
We also had an
There's one
item.
morel in it.
We had an item chest up by the silo, which I'll bring down.
I think if there was one by the silo?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
with all our slingshots.
Oh, the slingshots.
In the naughty
Another
corner.
thing that you can't fix.
I'll put this up in this corner to get them out of the way.
And Rem says that he has Munchkin at home, but no one to play with him. So sad.
Aw.
Dash just says
Yeah.
Munchkin good. Well, actually,
We have a nice rainbow chest.
I do like that. I was gonna comment on that. Actually, I don't know details about it, but it is actually on sale now. There's a Munchkin Switch game,
Ooh.
and I honestly, I've been interested in it. I knew it was coming, but I didn't actually look too deep into it, so I don't know. I'm gonna look that up actually. But first, I'm gonna put some things in a.
Oh,
chest.
Emmy says they think that 1.4 made it so you can drop the slingshots.
Oh, I'll try that.
Oh.
That'd be nice if that's the case.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't drop the slingshots?
Yeah, previously you would have to like cheese it to try to get rid of them. And then they removed that bug, so you couldn't cheese it to get rid of them.
Oh no.
I need to get tools out of here.
Oh,
Thank you.
I just realized there's a new sword in there.
Oh,
That I
that's
will
Lava
take.
katana.
the lava katana was mine.
Oh,
So
I
Rem
was
is
gonna steal it.
pointing out you can play Munchkin on Tabletop Sim, and I'm wondering actually if we shouldn't consider a special Munchkin Sleepytime Farmers session.
Oof. 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 With Umbra? Oof.
She is ruthless, we know this.
I am not trusted.
Welcome back. Ice
Come on,
Walker.
don't you all want to play with me and completely trust in everything I do?
When you put it that way, no.
I mean, Arcane's seen me play Uno.
Oh my goodness, the intensity of Uno.
Okay.
Do we not have a chest with wheat? I can't find
It's
one.
one of the red chests.
Oh, I found it.
The red
Right, it's
chests
just a-
are mostly fruit, but it's largely stuff that goes in kegs.
Rem says, I would love to play with Umbra, just because nobody else wanted.
Wow.
I've never played Munchkin.
He's good. He's real good.
Yeah,
Ah.
it plays a lot like a tongue-in-cheek Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Hey, rice and soy sauce. Yep, I'm chopping up some lumber. I'm gonna say it that way because it doesn't sound as bad.
You are among
And
friends.
Munchkins is
Thank
also
you for
a little
following
bit
our
better
man.
if you don't have somebody who feels confident being a GM or DM.
So, Legendary Jump 98 just jumped into our stream and joined the Friends of Mana, and I want to thank them very, very much. Really
Well,
appreciate
that jump was pretty legendary.
It was a legendary jump. Dove right into the stream. So, Legendary Jump, thank you so much for being here. Welcome on in. I'm Art of Mana. You can call me Mana and ask me anything you want. And we've got the lovely Sleepytime Farmers with me as well. The rest of them here, Mr. Dacre, Umbra Quiaz, and Arcane Arts. And just so you know, they're all fantastic as well. And you can check them out with that link if you want to watch all this simultaneously on PC. Hope you're having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
late. Wow. Oh gosh.
I'm doing pretty good, Rice. I'm just hanging out with the Sleepy Time farmers.
Is 7:30 too early to go to bed? Probably. Probably a little too early. But also that sounds pretty good
So
right now.
seriously, what happened to mana?
Yeah, right. I wasn't playing Jubino Kart.
Should we stop getting the house upgraded so we could make wine?
So we can age wine. you
Age
mean?
wine. Sorry.
So are we
Need to
getting a
make
wine
the
cellar?
wine whinier?
The wine whinier. We have to learn how to whine like the best of them.
The whiny wine. Oh dear.
We need to have wine for Winter.
Wow. Are there things that I should maybe bring from my personal stash here in the house? Like I've got a bunch of little totems, skeletons, things like that. But then I feel like they should stay here so that you can block my way to my bedroom.
Oh my goodness.
Any furniture can stay in your house.
Okay. And then I've got my collection of tools, rings, and hats. I could open up a
Those
haberdashery.
aren't really that big of a deal.
Oh, they're a big deal. Speak for yourself.
So, I
kidding.
am buying some mouse ears because it is the year of the mouse, or the year of the rat, and I feel it's appropriate that I have mouse ears.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm getting. I won't be getting my year until next year.
Mm.
I will take this Nautilus shell. You were hoarding mana.
Okay. Hey, what should I do with the hay that I have? Or the wheat, I mean. Where does that go?
There
In
should
the
be
red chest.
a
One of
chest
the red
with
chests.
In the red chest?
One of them, yes.
Perfect, got it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, hold on. It's hay. Just kidding. What do I do
If
with
it's
Oh,
the
then-
hay, there's another chest. I think it's a gray one.
It is not a gray one.
No.
I don't recall exactly, but I think
It
it's
was.
okay if
I saw it in one of them. No, it's down here in the teal one.
Gotcha.
It might have been moved.
There we go. Done. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Gyro smells like chickens.
It's time to go to bed now.
Okie dokie.
I'm on my way home, I swear.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we have a baby upstairs. I forgot about that.
Ooh!
I don't know how to respond to that.
Ooh!
It's not
Slight-
something you hear every day.
Yeah, slight oversight.
It's not a
maybe.
plant.
Just a slight
I
oversight.
feel I should deserve leniency because it's not a plant.
In the eyes of the law. Oh gosh.
Now Emmy's calling me a bad mommy. But I
Oh.
planted all of those baby wheat seeds and the baby black choy seeds.
Fair,
I
fair.
planted them so that they can grow.
So does anyone have a favorite part of this game that they want to share? Kind of talk about why they like it, what it is about it.
Well, we start that discussion. I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Alright.
What we like about Stardew?
Mm-hmm.
I like that it's relatively chill and low stress.
I can get behind that.
I like the fishing.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, I like that it is so, how to put it? It's set up where there's so much you can do, and it's a really enjoyable experience just to kind of go through and be like, hey, I can do this now. Oh, I can do this. And, there's almost always something new that you discover, and it's a little bit like the first game to kind of have that experience for me was Animal Crossing. It's a little bit like New Leaf in that regard, where I just went, oh, like, I enjoy this. I just enjoy being in this environment, and, like, I can do this if I want to do it. And
there's a lot of stuff you can do, but you don't have to do anything.
Yes. And I used to play with New Leaf when I was playing it every day. Like, I didn't play it, quote, correctly. And I think that's the case with Stardew. And I'm only just realizing, like, you don't have to.
There is no correct way.
Well, I know, right? But, like, people will say that there is, right? There's walkthroughs of it, so there must be a, quote, correct way, right? But, yeah, I mean, you're right. There isn't. And
that's like saying that there's only one way to play a game,
right.
Even though the whole point of having like testers and stuff is to see if there's weird things and bugs if you play it different.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point.
A lot of people seem to conflate optimal with being the only way to play.
Right, or the right way, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. I mean, I got so much enjoyment in Animal Crossing New Leaf just going around each day and pulling weeds. And people would ask me, like, why don't you just do the town ordinance where you don't have weeds? And I'm like, no, because I want to have full control and keep just the weeds I want because they're pretty. And I'm going to, like, and I enjoyed just going through and it was completely pointless, but I enjoyed it. It was very satisfying.
Ice Walker said, I like to unlock stuff. And also asked, what should they name their dog?
Ooh.
Bow Wowzer.
Bow Wow?
Bow Wowzer.
Bow Wowzer. Like that.
They're liking Yogi.
That's good too.
Did someone take all our clay?
I have all the clay on me. I may have all the clay on me.
And by may, she means...
There you go.
Roxy says the only way to play a game is whatever gives you the most joy. Whatever way gives you the most joy. Dash is saying, Umbra, that you brought up a really good point about conflating right and optimal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very, very good point.
Yep. That's why whenever someone says, how do I play? How do I start? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, just play it.
Yeah.
You pick up the game and you play it.
Eventually you'll figure out what you want to do.
You don't have to do it perfectly the first time. Nothing's gonna break if you don't.
Nerds Fail Me, thank you so much for the kind words, by the way. I know that was a while back in Mr. Dacre's thing and probably not even here, but I didn't actually catch it until just now. So if you're ever going back and watching the VODs. Nerds Fail Me says, it seems like you guys have a really great team here. Well done.
Aww.
We're just farming. Farmers only.
I'm not farming.
I'm playing Jumino Kart. Speak for yourselves. We should have an offshoot of the Sleepy Time Farmers, Sleepy Time Carters.
Sleepy Time what?
Carters.
Jumino Carters. We could have leather jackets, matching leather jackets. They could all say, too cute to poot.
What? What?
Just...
I'm very confused.
Man, are you okay?
Am I? I don't know. I'm not sure.
The only thing that you can't really change in Stardew that I kind of wish you could, just because they have magic that lets you do other things, is change which format of farm you have.
Hmm.
It'd be nice if you could renovate.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited for the new Animal Crossing game. I don't know why I just thought of it, but maybe because you can kind of renovate a lot of stuff. That's why I thought of it. Super excited.
Please don't eat Tank Busters, Jiro.
So Arcane, what are some adventures you've had in the world of Final Fantasy XIV lately?
Wait. I haven't answered the previous question.
Oh, that's true.
What was the previous question?
What is your favorite board/tabletop game?
Yeah.
And I don't know what's my favorite board/tabletop game is. I've actually played quite a few because my current roommate and my last roommate both loved board games. Like we have a like cabinet that's full of board games, and I've played quite a few different ones. I don't know what my favorite is because I've played too many. But maybe like whatever card game is chill. I don't know. I don't know.
Fine.
Oh, go ahead.
I find most board games are fun if you just have fun people to play them with.
Right.
Yeah.
The right people and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of that, probably the most recent new game I've been playing that I really enjoyed. It's not that new now. I've been playing it for about a year, but Star Wars Destiny, the card game, really fun. It's got dice that you roll for a little bit of the randomness in the combat, which I think is a really cool thing. It's like a card game where you can alter things, sort of like Magic. It's a CCG. But then you have this dice element, and it adds that little addition of randomness, and it helps. So
Nice.
Oh, Arcane, have you seen the tropical level for the mines for the Skull Cavern yet?
No.
We need to go see if we can do that.
I'm
we need to stock up on
scared, though.
food.
Why are you scared?
Because
She knows
I
mana will
can't
die.
see my forehead.
What?
I can't see my forehead.
I need you to come see this.
Think about it. Can you see your forehead?
Ah!
No.
Ah! I don't like this. Wait, I can. I looked in a mirror.
No, that's not the same.
It's so
But how do you
weird.
know that the mirror is showing your forehead?
Dun 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 dun.
How do you know it's there?
I'm not feeling comfortable anymore.
It's okay, you weren't supposed to.
I see
That's
you
not the
tucked in
point.
bed. Was it too much for you?
This is intense. This is intense. Hey, I'm wondering on how do you feel about maybe ending just a little early today? Because I am starting to feel that wave of tiredness, which probably is no surprise to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Roxy says you can't see your own lips either, but I just did. Wait, this is full screen here.
Oh boy.
I see my lips. I saw him. I saw him. I saw him.
How do you know that they're your lips?
That does not apply.
My goodness.
I finally caught a lava eel.
What? Why were you trying to catch lava eels?
To increase our
Because-
lava eel population?
Yes,
They'll increase on their own.
but this is faster.
Okay.
Nomadile's here. What? Nomadile, how are you doing? It's been forever. Did you get? So yeah, I'm not thinking that we end too much earlier, but maybe like aim more for 11:15. Like play for another half hour.
Yeah.
Sounds fine. That's probably another maybe 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Sounds like a good plan.
I gotta bring some stuff over to the house from our storage here in the bonus room. And then I gotta go pick up that pegboard.
Yeah, I was going to try going to the Skull Cavern to try and show you all the thing, but then I realized that I saw that. And then I realized that my combat level's only level 3.
Oh, yeah, no,
No.
you should not go to the Skull Caverns.
Our pacifist Umbra. Nomadal says,
But
yeah.
let's just say that they made it a lot easier to get dinosaur eggs.
Oh. Well, would anyone like to go on an adventure together and we could kind of try and protect Umbra? It could be like an escort mission. That'd be fun. Everyone loves escort missions in video games, right?
Yeah.
Carry the bombs.
There you go.
Oh, can you also carry stairs?
Sure.
So we have emergency stairs?
Perfect. Let's do it. Nomadal says, yeah, I'm good. Saturday is usually my day with the family. We are currently waiting for pizzas while I feed little one number 2. Oh, yay. Oh my gosh, Nomadal. I'm so happy for you. Just good things all around. That is super.
Wait, who's not in bed?
Mr. Decker.
I'm not. I'm recycling.
Mr. Dacre, go to bed.
But I'm recycling. Okay.
But okay, first thing in the
Bedtime.
morning, everybody takes care of everything they need to really fast, and then we grab our stuff and head to Skull Cavern.
Sounds fantastic.
And that can be our big shocking event for the for
Oh.
For today, it's
Oh.
happy time.
Hydrate Bot gave birth to a baby.
Ooh.
What do we
Oh.
want to name our new brown baby cow?
I didn't even know Hydrate Plot could get pregnant without another cow there.
It's Marnie's bull sneaking into the barn at night.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, what do we want to name this one?
I don't know
Can
what
we call
names
it
we
Butt
have.
Spot? Butt Spot?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
There you go.
I'm not sorry.
You didn't.
Okay, so I guess we're all gonna need food.
I just got a vegetable medley.
Ooh.
We have food in the fridge if you are so hungry.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. I need to grab some. I've got a pizza and some coffee, but that's not going to get me far. Or no, soda. That's even worse.
We probably don't need to worry about picking crops because they'll be fine until tomorrow, and we're basically out of time to plant new stuff anyways.
Okay. Sounds good. Roxy, by the way, is beside their bed. Oh, Rem says, wait, Umbra has to walk super slow because that's what all escort missions NPCs do.
No, I'm the one that charges ahead towards the attacking mobs.
Oh, yeah. You're one of those.
One
Yeah.
of those NPCs.
Oh, yeah, I just have pizza and a soda. Where is this fridge that you speak of?
In the
In
main
the house.
house.
Okay.
Might I suggest, when you go in the main house, get items that have more than a couple, preferably pepper poppers, maybe a cake.
Pepper poppers, pepper poppers, pepper poppers, pepper poppers, pepper poppers, pepper.
I'm also gonna go to the mushroom cave and make some more life potions.
I'm grabbing all the bombs. I probably shouldn't grab all the bombs.
This could end poorly. Where are the pepper poppers?
In the fridge.
Are they
Unless
hot
someone
peppers?
took them.
Oh, someone must have taken them.
I didn't take them.
I didn't.
Oh wait, there
Wait,
they are.
they not called
They're-
pepper poppers?
Nope,
Okay.
they're here. Just kidding. JK, JK, LOL. What did you say as well? Pepper poppers and what?
Maybe a cake.
Maybe a cake. Okay.
I don't know if we have any crab cakes in there, but
We have maki rolls.
yeah, anything that seems like it heals a lot. If you hover over with your mouse, it should say how much health
Mhm.
it restores, because having good health restoration is important.
Oh right, I forgot stairs.
I'm gonna get all the
Oh,
things
dear.
I can't eat while I'm on Whole 30 right now.
Hold on.
Ah, ah.
Mana.
Ooh. Oh, thank you.
How many stairs did I bring?
A lot.
All right, so I've got a pickaxe, a sword, and a bunch of food. Anything else I should do? Ooh, and life elixir. Thank you.
You should take these life elixirs as emergency rations when your other food is not enough.
Okay. Good to know.
Leo is a little fussed because he's in Puerto Rico and there's been earthquakes and stuff.
Yeah. Is 23 enough?
Stairs?
Yeah.
No,
How many?
at least 100.
Oof.
I don't have enough to make 100.
I guess
We have
23
three
will
more
do.
stacks. We have 3 more stacks of stone.
Okay, 23 I guess is okay for now.
Nice to see you, by the way. I'm just in the
Hello.
entry to the caverns with arcane arts right there. With her
As
mouse
we
ears.
wait for everyone else to get here.
Yeah, we should just be the guards. What do you think? Hey.
Okay,
The bouncers.
1 cake.
Ah! Oh!
Oh
Server's
no!
closed.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
The server connection is closed. I think we got DC'd.
That's
I
not
think
good.
so.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we got DC'd from the game.
That's not good.
We were gonna be too epic and the game knew it. Oh no.
It kicked
Or
us
tried to
out.
save us. It might have just
Yeah.
wanted to save us.
It's like, Mana, you know this is a terrible idea. Why are you doing this?
Can you
You're gonna
guys see
fail.
it now?
Nope.
It's still not coming back up?
No.
No.
Okay, that
Also,
is
hey there, EF
that is
Gamer.
weird. I guess I
Well.
gotta restart the day.
Ah, bummer. EF Gamers new. Hello. Welcome.
Okay, try again.
Nada.
I'm not seeing it either.
It's
I'll
not a
try.
sleepy time farm if we don't have technical issues.
I'll try reloading the game.
Yeah, I'll leave the game entirely and restart.
Okay, as will I.
Yeah, it's showing you guys online for me, so...
And since you're new here, you might not know, we're doing a multiplayer farm with 3 other people here. And you can watch all of us if you're on PC with the link that I just got our bot to post in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Also, Car9 says AGDQ Hero Clone was too good. The runner played through Fire and Flames on Expert. Oh, man.
Wow.
Roxy says, I blew up a mud crab with a dual cast fireball because I didn't know what enemy was coming forward.
Oh my goodness.
It's intense, like camping. So nothing yet on my end.
Okay, you should be able to try.
And nothing.
Nothing for me.
I blame
Mana?
AGQ.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Oh no!
Not back
Everyone else can see it but me.
Oh no.
Well, I'm stuck connecting to it, so
Yeah, same here. A little bit overkill, Roxy says. Yeah, but that's alright. Well, I mean, I did want to end early, so if we want, we could do our outros. And then if it happens to come, we could be like, sweet, we've done our outros, so then we don't do that at the end.
Because that's totally how outros work.
Alright. Yeah. My outros are at the beginning. Haha. No one expects the outro. Alright, it's not showing up on the join list anymore either, so.
the connection failed for me.
Okay.
Which I don't understand because I'm still connected otherwise.
I
This
blame
is
Steam.
weird.
Yeah. It was that
Oh.
epic run of AGDQ. That's what did it. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it
in.
must have been AGDQ.
yep.
I'm in.
Oh,
Alright.
you're in?
I'm in.
It is still
Hey, it
connecting
popped up
me.
for me.
Yay.
Hey, there we go. Alright. Fixed.
Now I get to sit and wait for the connection.
Took a little longer than expected on my end, but we're good. No one expects the Spanish outro. AGDQ strikes again, Dash says.
It does that.
I'm sad I haven't gotten to see any AGDQ yet. Ah. Car9, I'll share later if they put it on YouTube. Please do. I mean, they should. They usually do that.
Okay, I got most of my stuff set up. I just need to go grab food now.
Okay, so my suggestions are vegetable medley, plum pudding, pizza, cakes. Pepper poppers are nice because they give you a speed boost.
Okay.
I grabbed a little bit of coffee.
Coffee stacks with the food speed boost.
Woofy.
Coffee.
Woofy.
And I have the 23 flights of stairs.
Ah,
Oh,
server's
no.
closed.
Server closed. Ugh.
Again?
Yeah.
I blame
Thanks.
Steam.
I think Steam is being
Yeah.
rude.
Rude.
So I guess we're doing outros.
I guess
Steam
so.
problems.
Boogers. Car9 says AGDQ is going to have an Untitled Goose Game run later, which is awesome. I still have to play that game. looking forward to it. All right, well, that's a bummer, but nevertheless, it's been really fun. I feel like we've done a lot of good things today. We had some good questions. Actually, before we do the outro, we have one last question here. It's not really a question, it's a Dear Sleepytime Farmers letter. It says, Dear Sleepytime Farmers, I would love to see a Munchkin stream. Later Vader, join the dark side, Remiko.
You missed the most important part of that message.
Well, the D equal sign?
Yes.
Yeah. I would love to see a Munchkin
Oh.
stream. D equal sign. D equal sign.
Drawing
Yeah.
our baby totally makes up for me not paying attention to it for a while, right?
What?
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like that's something we should definitely think about, everyone, is trying to do a Munchkin stream. I feel like that'd be super fun. But yeah. You're welcome for that shout out, Car9, by the way. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and start and say, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for being here and joining the Sleepytime Farmers. All of you, if you've enjoyed this and you don't check out the other streamers, maybe you have one favorite streamer here, one person you're connected to, and you're like, the rest of the Sleepytime Farm team seems pretty cool. Please do check out their channels as well. Definitely want to give a shout out to my friends who are really some of my favorite streamers. So everyone, I'm Art of Mana. Call me Mana. I'm an E for Everyone variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro, and indie. And I will be playing some Minecraft next week, along with, of course, Stardew Valley on Saturday. Take it away, Arcane Arts.
Hi! I'm, of course, Arcane Arts. That's Arcane_Arts. I am a Final Fantasy 14 focused variety caster. I do way, 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 way too much raiding in Final Fantasy 14. But beyond that, I am going to continue stream with some Ratropolis because I started playing that after Nonstop got it for me for the holidays, and it is so fun. It's like Kingdom New Lands mixed with Slay the Spire. So if you like games that have building, crafting, and fun stuff like that, there's a likelihood that I may want to play it. So you might see it here. Yeah. And I would say let's continue over to Mr. Dacre.
Why, hello there. I'm Mr. Dacre. I'm just a little pumpkin who's not very little. Who likes to play Stardew and be chill and sleepy. I love being sleepy. I think I'm being very good at it. It's one of my skills is being sleepy. So thank you everyone for coming, and thank you for the raid and the new follows. And Umbra. I don't think we've heard
I
from
am Umbra Quiez. I am a plant-focused streamer. I play a lot of plant-related games. Sometimes I do vector art. After this stream, I am probably going to be playing. Well, after we're done here, I'm going to be going into my part of the monotype race for the week.
Nice.
So I'm going to be doing a slot with that.
Very cool. All right. Well, everybody, I hope that you enjoyed today. Sorry we're ending a little early. It was nice to see some old friends and make new ones. And thank you for your entries in our Dear Sleepytime Farmer format. We'll see you again next week.
Goodbye.
Do good and be well. Bye.
Au revoir, mon ami.